Wolverines will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 45 on its way. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking for a crease. It's Wallace. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Marshall. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Michigan! Reeled it in and just made the house call. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap.
There he goes to the right. Inside the 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything's working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top-5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position. Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Just about set to kick it away. Penn State, 21, Michigan, 14. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. The snap sets up the throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. These guys have taken some body. And it's caught inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Penn State, 35. Michigan, 21.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Reynolds. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. The offense starts with a short field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Pocket nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for room. It's Marshall. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board. Going downfield for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
That was incomplete. I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll line up for a second down play. These corners going to give them some space. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a grab, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
Got a little room. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air and getting the touchdown.
Penn State 49, Michigan 35.
And it'll come out to the 25. No. Turn. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, 1st down. A quick pass to the left. At the 35, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw it again. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the 1st down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And he makes the extra point. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Maybe feeling a little better about things. Still a 21-point game as they're set to kick it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. Turns it on in midfield. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. When you hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if he's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the big fella. They get him down after he makes the catch. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He fires one deep over the middle. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll give it to the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Open space at the 25. He'll move it up to the 37. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.